Hi, this is Jacqueline Wales of the Fearless Factor, and I have a question for you today. Are you ready to discover your fearless factor? Now, this is an interesting question because people always ask me all the time, what is the fearless factor? And I say, well, here's the thing about being fearless. It's about the choices and the decisions we make when fear shows up to get beyond it. Because there's no such thing as no fear in life. We all have it. But being fearless isn't being reckless. It's simply about making those choices and decisions to move forward. So I'm going to be offering you an extraordinary opportunity today to design a blueprint for your success, designed by you in collaboration with me, so that you can find your fearless factor. If you look back on 2011, what do you see? Do you feel more fulfilled? Did you increase your confidence? Did you improve your income? Did you develop better habits around your health? Or did you create better relationships? There's lots of things that we promise ourselves at the beginning of each year that we're going to do better. And many times we get to the end of the year and we didn't quite make it work. So when you think about where you want to be in this time next year, January 2013, what kind of vision do you have for yourself? Are you ready to give up the habits that no longer serve you, the limited thinking that keeps you stuck, the places where you feel like you could make improvement but you haven't done it yet? What is it in your life that's ready for a change? And one of the reasons why you're here right now, in fact, checking out this video and seeing what it is that I have to offer. I know you want more out of life. I know you want to feel more fulfilled. I know you want to feel that you are truly living your potential. I know you want to feel more confident. I know you want to communicate better. You want to be able to ask for what you want and have expectations that you get it. I know that you want to feel better about who you are, and you no longer want to be stuck in whatever it is you're stuck in. I have 3 words that I use as my mantra, and really they're the key words for everything that I do. It's the model for the fearless factor, which is to learn, to grow, and to achieve. And I like to say, if we're not learning, we're not growing. And if we're not growing, we're not achieving. So what are you learning at this moment in time? What have you undertaken to change so that you grow and achieve different results? Now, I've done 3 videos on learn, grow, and achieve, so I don't have to repeat that. And I also did another 3 videos on being stuck, gaining confidence, and my favorite, personal development sucks. And if we look at those 3 things, these are really the obstacles that hold you back. You're stuck. Why? Because you don't have enough information. You don't have the right tools, you don't have the right strategies, you don't have the right person to help guide you to where you want to go. You don't have enough confidence. Well, let me tell you something about confidence. Confidence is a learned attribute. It's not something that we necessarily are born with. Some people are. Some people could give a shit about anybody else and are quite happy wandering through life doing whatever they do. But many of us don't come that way. Many of us have our own built-in insecurities. So confidence kind of gets buried along the way. But confidence can be learned. And you can learn how to be more of who you want to be in a room. Because confidence really is self-awareness. Then on the other side of that, there's the personal development sucks. Why? Because personal development is work. We've got habits of a lifetime. We've got negative habits, beliefs, limited thinking, all kinds of stuff that ties us up in knots. And to untie those knots takes effort. So when people say personal development sucks, it's because I'm asking you to show up for you. asking you to take the risk that you can find out that there's something far better on the other side of whatever it is that you think is going on. I like to say that if we take the right actions in the right order over the right amount of time, you get the right results. Now, that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Right actions in the right order over the right amount of time to get the right results. But if you don't have the right information, and if you don't have the right people on your side, you're not really going to be able to reach the levels that you think you can reach. And that's why I created this program, this blueprint for your success designed by you. Why? Because it's going to be looking at who are you, where are you going, and what is it that's getting in the way. And these are the three important questions that I ask every single coaching client when they start. Who are you, where are you going, and what is it that's getting in the way? And I'm going to help you define that, because many times people show up and they don't have a clue. But I'm here to give you the tools, the strategies, the information you need to get you unstuck, to develop your confidence, and to help you communicate your needs, wants, and desires more clearly than you've ever done before. What is this program all about? Okay. So I'll give you the details right now. There are 12 modules delivered to you in weekly installments. There's also 12 webinars, which will be weekly webinars where I will go through each module with you to make sure that you understand what you need to do with this, and to give you some insights that you may not have considered as you're working through the program. There's also going to be bi-weekly Q&A calls. Now on these Q&A calls, that's your chance to ask me questions, where you can come in and you can say, here's my challenge, what do you think? Or here's my challenge, how do I think about this differently? And I'm going to work with you. And you're also going to be engaged with a group. Now what I've discovered in being engaged with a group is that while many of us think our problems are unique, the only uniqueness is you. All our problems are basically shades of the same things. And you'll find people dealing with similar issues to yours, and their response to it will help enlighten you on how you can take care of your own affairs. Then there's also going to be a once-a-month teleseminar with an expert guest. And I've already lined up the first month for February. Her name is Stephanie Frank. She is a well-acclaimed coach and success teacher who is going to talk to you about intention. Now remember I said taking risks is about respecting your intentions and showing courage and setting intentions for the years. Well, Stephanie is going to talk to you about what does that really mean for you. And this is a call nobody wants to miss, but you're only going to get this if you're in this program. So here we are. We have 12 modules. We have 12 webinars. We have bi-weekly Q&A calls, and we have 3 teleseminars. That's everything that's in the program. And the plus factor is you're also going to get access to my Fearless Factor success site, where you're going to have the ability to access all of my archived podcasts and videos, articles, blog posts, and I'm going to be sending you the ebook version of the Fearless Factor, just in case you haven't read it. So all of this, what is it involved? Well, it's 3 months. We start on January 31st, and we're going to go through till about April 19th. And what I'm going to give you in 3 months is what it took me over 30 years to learn. So here's the big question that's now kind of sitting in your brain. How much does all this cost? Well, the truth of the matter is, I could say it costs thousands of dollars. And it would be worth every single penny, because I've invested thousands of hours to bring this to you. But I don't want to do that, because the whole reason that I created this program was for people like you who said, I really love your work, I really want to be engaged in it, I'd love to have your coaching, but the truth of the matter is I don't have your coaching fees. So I decided that if I put this program together, I'd be able to help you in a way that made it much easier. So this whole program, for 3 months, it starts on January 31st, finishes on April 24th. For 3 months, You're going to have access to all of my teachings, all of my knowledge for a very low price of $4.97. Now this is as good as I can make it at this point in time. I really want to be able to give you what you need. So at $4.97 for 3 months, that's not $4.97 a month, but $4.97 for 3 months, you're going to be able to get all the tools, all the strategies, all the support you need to make the changes that you're ready for at this point. So there's a buy now button right below this video. If you're ready to change your life today, not think about it for tomorrow, not think about it for next week or next year, but ready today, because frankly there is no better time than right now, then you want to get involved in this program. Now I'm only making this available to 20 people total, because this is very important. I want to be able to give you the individual attention that you deserve. And I can't do that if I've got hundreds of people on this program. So I'm starting this with 20 people. And already there's only 16 spots left, because there's 4 people that had conversations with me before we launched that said yes, and I've taken them on. So we have 16 spots left. And if you want it, you got to sign up now, because it's going away in a few days. Because once we establish how many people are on the program, we're ready to get going. We're ready to really pump it up. January 31st is our first introductory call, and then on the 2nd of February, we're launching into our first Q&A call where you get to bring me your challenges. Oh, and there's one other thing that I forgot to put in here. You're going to have a 15-minute call with me, one-on-one, where we're going to do a personality assessment, where I'm going to look at what are your challenges, because then I'm going to be able to tailor this program, slant it in a way that gives you what you need, so that I can truly be there for you in a way that means something. So ask yourself this question: what are you prepared to do so that in 2012 you are, and at the end of 2012, you're looking back on it and you can say, I've achieved a great deal. So are you ready to truly achieve your full potential? Because I'm ready to help you do that. So push the button below, buy now, and make a choice. Be fearless. Discover your fearless factor, because I want to help you do that. So I look forward to talking to you on January 31st when we kick the program off. Thanks for listening.